So, hello everyone. Hi, I'm Tera. I'm here to bring you unboxings, cracker packs, and various other strangeness. Sometimes you'll watch me play games horribly, or freak out over dumb stuff. Who knows? Alright, this time my friends and roommates decided to surprise me with some brand new Pokemon stuff. I have a new job starting soon, so I guess it's a little bit of a treat. So let's jump right into it. First thing I got, and I'd like to open for you, is the mythical Pokemon pack for the 20th anniversary. This one is Arceus. Comes with a pin, collector's card, and 2 booster packs. Really cool. They've been doing them for a whole bunch of the mythic Pokemon all this year for the 20th anniversary. This one is Arceus. I'm pretty sure I still pronounced that name wrong, but that's how I know how to say his name, so I'm gonna keep going with that. If I'm saying it wrong, feel free to throw a comment in the comment section and tell me how to actually pronounce it, and I will do my best to learn. No guarantees. So you open up the box, and first thing you'll notice is you get a little bit of a poster showing all the legendary Pokemon. They're doing Charizard EX, Blastoise EX, Venusaur EX, and Pikachu EX. Big collections. If I get my hands on another one of those, I'll unbox that for you too. For the mythical collections, they started with Mew, moved on to Celebi, Jirachi, Darkrai, Manphy, Shaman. Now they're on Arceus. Next month should be Victini, then the pony, Keldeo, Genesect, and Melodia. Forgive my horrible pronunciations, but you get a cool little Pokemon poster on the back. It just says the logo for the 20th anniversary, and it lets you know a bunch of other fun stuff. So we're moving on to what you actually get from the pack. Yeah, didn't drop anything. So we'll start off with the pin. If you can see that. And that! Sorry about that. I know how to hold things, I swear. It's an Arceus pin. I have collected all the pins so far. I really love them. They hold together really well. They're not junky, they don't beat up real quick. As you saw, you also get a card for the Pokemon TCG to give you Arceus, some Generations packs, and various whatnots. Alright, so first things first, we'll go over the promo card you get. It is a full-bodied Arceus. You can't really see it too well, but go ahead and read it off to you. 130 HP. First ability for 1 colorless mana, type switch. Choose grass, fire, water, electric, psychic, fighting, darkness, metal, fairy, or dragon type until the end of your next turn. This Pokemon is that type, so if you're fighting some weird trainers and you really just want to get in there for special damage, or you want to be resistant, go ahead and type switch. That's kind of cool. And then Power Blast. For 4 colorless energy, it deals 120 damage. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. Now, there's a bunch of energies and special cards that if you pitch it for an ability, you get it right back, which would be a really cool way to use this. Arceus is weak to fighting type, and has no resistance, and has a retreat cost of 2. So, pretty cool in my opinion. And then you get 2 Generations packs. I got Charizard and Blastoise this time. We're going to start out with Blastoise. So we get to the crap pack portion. Generations, it's 10 cards per booster pack. I really like the art, it's really cute. I don't actually remember how big this set is. I think it's 110 cards, I believe. But I pulled some really cool stuff out of it. So, all in all, I say it's worth it. I mean, it's up to you to pick if you believe so or not. First up, we're gonna pull a Zubat, Psychic Energy, or Psychic Pokemon. For 1 colorless energy, it has Skill Dive. This attack does 10 more damage. Does 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, which is really cool because you can hit benched Pokemon or their main Pokemon, and you don't apply resistances. So if you feel like poking the back lines, go for it. Got a Metal Energy card. I remember when these were coming out and Metal Energy was really hard to get. Now it's not so much, but it's still, like, I see it and I get excited because I think, ooh, I got a Metal this time. Next up is Magmar, 80 HP Fire Pokemon. First ability is Ram for 1 Fire Energy, 10 damage. Or Ember for Fire Energy and a colorless, 30 damage, but you have to discard a Fire Energy. Again, just like Arceus, there are ways to get around that. Fire has a lot of ways to get around that. Next up is a little Paris hiding from the rain. Really adorable. 60 HP Leaf Pokemon, even though it's a Bite type. For a colorless energy, it has Block, 10 damage, and Heal 10 damage from Paris. So that's cute. Next up, I got a foil Slowpoke. Psychic Energy, Psychic Pokemon. I swear I'll get that right before the end of this. Psychic Energy. Wow. Alright, for a colorless energy, it has Spacing Out, flip a coin. If heads, heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. For 2 Psychic Energy, it has Scavenge, discard a Psychic Energy attached. If you do, put an item card from your discard pile to your hand. So, not bad. 50 HP isn't amazing, but it's not bad either. It has its own heal, and it can fish for your items. So, kind of cool. Next up, I got another foil. This one is Slurmpuff. Little. Kind of looks like it's a cheap Fairy-type Pokemon. 90 HP, Stage 1. For 1 Fairy Energy, it has Lap Up, draw 3 cards. That's awesome. Who wouldn't want to draw cards? And then for 3 colorless energy, Fairy Wind, deal for it 40 damage. Seems good. Alright, now my rare. It is a Parasect. So I got the Paras and the Parasect. 100 HP. For colorless, it has Colorful Spores. Choose 3 Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a different type of the basic energy and attach it to that Pokemon. So that's really cool. Fill up your board. And then for a grass and colorless, it has X Scissors, 30 plus damage. Flip a coin, if heads, it does 30 extra damage. I actually like the pluses over the times because if you're like me, I have bad luck with it being a multiplier and I get 0 heads, so I do 0 damage that turn. Next up is a fairly favorite Pokemon for a lot of people. It is Charmeleon. See a little Charmeleon hanging out with his trainer. 90 HP Fire type Pokemon. For a colorless, call for support. Search your library for a supporter, reveal it, and put it into your hand, shuffle afterwards. Cool. For those unaware, supporter is a type of trainer card that they're using now. it helps. Then his other ability is for 2 fire and a colorless. You do 80 damage. Seems good. Next up is a trainer card. We got Pokemon Fan Club. Search your library for up to 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. That's awesome. That way, you can, if you're running low on basics for your bench, you fill that right back up. Last up, we got very common football. Flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. That's great if you're looking for just that Pokemon to fill in your bench. If you're looking for something just to help you out. Great. We will move on to the Charizard pack. We're going to start out this time with a Tangela. 80 HP grass type Pokemon for 1 grass and 1 colorless. It has Absorb. Deal 20 damage, heal 20 damage. Cool. And then for 2 grass energy and a colorless, Vine Whip. 30 damage. Solid. Next up, he's a Magikarp. Don't laugh, he turns into a Gyarados and will eat you. 30 HP water type for... and I laughed, I'm gonna be eaten by a Gyarados. For 1 water type energy, you do Epic Splash. It can deal 30 damage. But if you have to flip 2 coins. If either of them are tails, it does nothing. Another Metal Energy or Steel Energy. So much for them being super rare, like I said earlier. Next up is the game's mascot, Pikachu. Little buddy. Hey. I forgot to do that. For a colorless mana, a colorless energy, it has Nuzzle. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. And for 2 colorless energy, Quick Attack. 20 damage plus. Flip a coin. If heads, 10 extra damage. This is still one of the weirdest cards, and it's been around forever. And I really want to know the backstory to this. Every time I've seen it, I've tried to look up the backstory, but for some reason I always forget. But it's Imakune. If you can't, I'm actually going to get up so you can see this one, so you can understand how strange this is. It is a man with, I don't know what the kanji says, but he has little ears, and he makes things confused. Legitimately, your active Pokemon is now confused. Your active Pokemon. So, the point of it, I don't get. But, hey, it is what it is. And it's foil, so yay. Next up, I got a shiny Dedenne. 60 HP electric type Pokemon. For a colorless mana, it has Rest. Healed 30 damage from this Pokemon. It is now asleep. So, not bad. And then Pachi. For an electric type energy, does 10 damage. 10 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, it does 20 extra damage. So that's kind of cool. Next up is our rare. It is a Pinsir. 100 HP grass type. For a grass energy. Overhead throw, 30 damage. This attack does 20 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. So, gotta be a little bit careful. Yeah, for next to nothing, it's doing 30 damage, yay. But it's also hitting your back line. So, I mean, if you don't have a back line, go nuts. But, gotta be careful. Or for a grass energy and 2 colorless, Heavy Suplex, 40 plus. This attack does 20 damage for each colorless energy in your opponent's active Pokemon retreat cost. Cool. Thank you guys. Meek Meal, I'm a girl, and yeah, I'm kind of fat. Thank you for noticing. Okay, yeah, I love Pokemon. I am doing an unboxing of them, so yay. Next card up is Flabebe, a fairy type Pokemon. 40 HP. For a colorless mana, does Razor Leaf, 10 damage. That's it. Next up is a Pokemon Center Lady. A very useful trainer card. Heals 60 damage and remove all special conditions from one of your Pokemon. So, mid-game, if your Pokemon's really taking a wallop and confused, paralyzed, whatever, phenomenal card. Yes, I do play Pokemon Go quite a lot. Next up is an Evo Soda, another trainer card. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon. This counts as evolving this Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. You cannot use this Pokemon. You can't not use this card on your first turn on a Pokemon that was put into play this turn. So, for example, if this is turn 2 and you have a Charmander out, you pop the Evo Soda, you find your Charmeleon, and pop, you have a Charmeleon. So there you go. That is the unboxing of the Arceus pack box. You get 2 Generations packs, you get the Arceus promo card, and you get the promo card for the online game. I will probably be doing that later. Find out what I get. But as a special treat, I didn't just get the Arceus pack. I actually got a brand new Pokemon Steam Siege, which is the new set that just came out. Thank you for following the stream. So, I'm actually going to crack this open for you guys. I haven't even seen what's in this set yet, so you have to give me a moment with some of the cards. I don't claim to be an expert, but we'll see what happens, okay? Alright, so we're starting off. Let's see what's inside, shall we? Alright, so first up is a Rufflet, a bird Pokemon, colorless, 60 HP. For a colorless mana, has Reckless Charge, 20 damage, and it does 10 damage to itself. So, charges right in there. Next up is, I had a friend this was her favorite Pokemon, so Leo, fire type Pokemon, little lion, 60 HP. It has, for fire and colorless, it has Lunge, 30 damage, flip a coin. If tails, this does nothing. Next up is the retyping of Marill. Instead of being just a water type, it's now a fairy type. It has 60 HP. It has, for 1 fairy type energy, Bubble Drain. Heals 10 damage. Heal 10 damage from Marill. Seems good. Next up is a Ponyta. Fire type Fire Horse, 60 HP. For a colorless mana, returning flames, put 2 fire type energy from your discard pile directly into your hand. That's great for, as you saw some Pokemon have moves that make you discard your energy attached to it. Also, if you have to use your retreat cost, you have to pitch the energy attached to get to switch out. And there's some trainer cards that make you do it too. So, or your opponent could make you do it. So this is going to get some of those back. Or for 1 fire energy, it has live coal, 10 damage. Okay, seems good. Next up is Demio. I believe I'm saying that right. It is a dragon type Pokemon. New typing for the card game. I say new. It was probably a couple sets back, but it is the newest that I have seen. So I'm gonna keep saying new. For it's 60 HP dragon type. For colorless, it has Roar. Your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. Now your opponent does get to choose which one they're switching to, but still, if they have their beater out with all of its energy and it's doing crazy amounts of damage, for 1 colorless energy, this is going to get rid of that for a little bit. Then it has, for a Psychic and a Dark, Headbutt Bounce, 20 damage. Decent. Alright, this is pretty cool. They came out with a new thing not too long ago called Break, where the card actually turns sideways. I got a Pyroar Break. All shiny and whatnot. It is a Golden Pyroar. 160 HP Fire-type Pokemon. Break Evolution Roll. Pyroar Break retains the attacks, abilities, weaknesses, resistance, and retreat cost of its previous evolution. So if I have Pyroar out and then I Pyroar Break, I still have everything that Pyroar had, but I'm now evolved. And I also have a new ability. For 2 fire and a colorless, Kaiser Tackle. 180 damage. But this Pokemon does 50 damage to itself. So it is a double-edged sword. But 180 damage is going to take out the greater majority of your opponent's Pokemon. And we got a rare too. So here is a Nidoking. I like Nidoking. I saw all the setups for Nidoran and I enjoy them a lot. I actually caught a Nidorino earlier today on Pokemon Go, so kind of topical. Alright, so 150 HP Psychic Pokemon. It has an ability called King's Palace. Your Nidoqueen's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So if he's on your bench and your Nidoqueen is active, that's pretty cool. For 2 Psychic Energy and a colorless, it has Power Lariat. 60 plus damage. This attack does 30 damage for each evolutionary Pokemon on your bench. So if he's sitting out there and this is mid-game, you have a full back line of evolutionary Pokemon, he's going to be a sweeper. Next up is Apipum, the monkey Pokemon. 90 HP, colorless Pokemon. For colorless energy, it has Fury Chance, 20 plus damage. Discard the top energy card of your opponent's deck. If that card is an energy card, does 60 more damage. So not only are you milling out your opponent's Pokemon, your opponent's deck, you're also managing to do a decent amount of damage, especially if it's an energy card. Next up is 3 colorless mana, Double Head. 50 times, my dreaded times. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 50 times the number of heads. So this could do 0, 50, or 100. Unfortunately for me, most of the time it would do 0. But, I mean, some people are lucky with coin flips, and there's actually cards to change up how coin flips work, so if you're doing that, go nuts. And the Pokemon I caught earlier today, Nidorino, 80 HP Psychic type Pokemon. For a Psychic and colorless, it has Peck, 20 damage. For 2 Psychic and a colorless, Nidopress, 40 plus damage. If a Nidorina is on your bench, this does 40 extra damage. So again, if you're playing Nidorino and Nidoran females and males to get up to your Nido Queen and Nido King, this wouldn't be a bad card to run. Last up, we're gonna have a Zweilous. Again, it is the evolution of Dinio, 90 HP Dragon type Pokemon. Hold on, give me a better look. Has for one colorless energy, double hit, 20 times, the dreaded times. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 20 times the number of hits. And then, for a Psychic, a Dark, and a colorless, Power Breath. 80 damage, discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. And my promo card for the online. So, that's kind of cool. Alright folks, that is everything we are unboxing today. You saw the Arceus Mythical Pack, as well as the pack of Steam Siege. Alright, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, or subscribe. Let me know what's going on. If there's other unboxings or other packs you want to see me try and tackle, I promise I'll get a little bit better with this over time. And till next time, bye bye.